Hey guys, welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to talk about when will Atlanthian City be coming to Loomian. Like, with all the things that we've gotten, what is the broken down time to when Atlanthian City will finally be releasing into Loomian? Before we start anything, make sure you like, subscribe, and click that bell icon. There's a lot of people watching my videos are not subscribed. So make sure you like, subscribe, also click that bell, and set on notifications. Every time I post a video, you have notifications to you. Alright, so I'm going to go real through. I don't want to take like a whole time, make it a whole 10-minute video. I'm going to go straight through it. So, we know Atlanthian City has been a kind of update that we've been waiting for like a year and some more time or whatever. Alright, Atlanthian City is basically, for those who don't know, who don't know the game, is Loomian, and then it's a part of the game where it's supposed to be underwater and stuff like that. It's a really cool part of the game. I'm really happy, and I'm waiting, until I see that update, because the Loomian community is really going, rough with it, stuff like that. Like, especially when the developers don't tweet anything about it or don't make anything about it. It really, discourages a lot of people who are playing Loomian. Like, there's nothing to even make content on, stuff like that. Especially like Lucky Armenti, not Omnius, I'm about to say Omnius, but Lucky Armenti, me, Ufigator, Pokenova, all those Loomian YouTubers that depend on Loomian for their content and stuff like that. So, it's really difficult for them to make content when there's no content to make, and the developers also don't give us anything to keep us updated on what is happening on the process of the game. Sometimes, recently they have though, and that was with T Bradham's tweet, and that was the leak, which I'm gonna talk about later. So basically, Atlanthian City is an update that we've been looking for, and there was a trailer which I've already talked about before in the past. Alright, there's a trailer which had this image Soulburst, and it says Soulburst with Atlanthian City 2021. With that being said, that's how we know that Soulburst is gonna come out. And we also know with Soulburst, when they talk about Soulburst, it's also gonna add the Atlanthian City, event and stuff like that. So that is there, and that's what we are all waiting for. But unfortunately, we've not been really getting anything recently until that was on November 29th about Atlanthian City. And T Bradham had a following tweet on November 29th, and he said Atlanthian City, he said Atlanthian may not release as soon as we hope, but we're still working hard on it. And then he put a picture of a leak, which looks really cool, and a lot of people have really argued about this. Honestly, there's two things this could be. One, it could either be the entrance of Atlanthian City, because what it looks like to me, it looks like somewhere you sit down and you wait and you go inside, or is the entrance to a gym. Now, one thing looks like it's an indoor area, so I think because of the way the water and everything is looking, it looks like it will be an entrance to the Atlanthian City. But a lot of people are saying it's an entrance to the Atlanthian City gym or whatever, and I don't think that's what it's gonna be. But with the chairs, you can also infer that, it might also be, the Atlanthian City gym or whatever. Like, I really don't know how to really speculate or I have to think about this, but I think it's either one, the entrance to Atlanthian City, because you have to go underwater to enter the submerged city like Atlantis. If you guys have watched that one movie where they're traveling to Atlantis, like this one guy and he's traveling with this crew of people to Atlantis, something like that, I forgot what it's called, but they're traveling to Atlantis, so they have to go into a submarine to go underwater, stuff like that. So we're probably gonna have to enter through here, go into a submarine. But with the seats, it looks like it would be entrance to a gym, because why would you sit down to enter something like it? Doesn't make sense. So I think it's really showing the factors to actually be the inside of the gym and to enter it, especially with those supports on the side. With the gym, if you have seen the official gym, it has like this kind of support or beams outside, and then supports on the inside. So I think that this might be either the entrance or the gym, but it's really looking like it would be the gym because of the way the water is. If you guys remember, on the gym area, there's a water area where it has the same kind of, gate or something, a fence on top of it, and there's water there. So I don't know what it is, but with the evidence and everything that's showing, it might just be the entrance to the gym. But a lot of people can argue that it's the entrance to the Atlanthian City. And then with that being said, let's go to the next thing. So the next thing is, that was the leak that we had, and recently T Brown also made another tweet which said was delaying the update and stuff. No, this is the tweet that I said. So on the same tweet where it said Atlanthian City may not release as soon as we hoped. That means they hope to release it maybe in 2021, because it said as soon as they hope, because they put the date on that thing, saying not date, but they put the time, like kind of time, saying Atlanthian City Soulburst coming with Atlanthian City releasing in 2021. So they hope that it would release in 2021. But a lot of people are saying that what do you call it, that it will be at the end of the month. People are saying that it might be sometime next year and stuff like that. I don't know, but they're working hard on it, and that's what we know. Now I really appreciate T-Barrett for at least tweeting this out and letting us know and giving us more progress on what to do and what's happening with Loomian Legacy and the Atlanthian City and stuff like that. So that's good. The next thing is him talking about the Christmas event, which really changed everything. He talked about this yesterday, and that was December 10th, and he said the other village will return to Loomian Legacy in approximately 1 week. When someone says approximately, that means probably, or is expected to be. Like approximately, like if I say this thing is gonna be done in approximately 3 days, that means it may like this. Just I'm just guessing that it's gonna be, you know, done in 3 days. This is how much it should take, right? So the event should come out in 1 week. It should come out on next Friday, which is going to be December 17th. So it should come out, but we don't know. So we can just assume and infer that, oh, okay, maybe it's going to be coming out on next Friday, because it's just approximately. But they put that time because sometimes Loomian Legacy, when they do some things that they don't get time on, they don't get time right, and really mess up a lot of people and be like, oh, you sure how you guys are done? Like, especially I remember when the Halloween event was, you know, delayed because of T. Brandon's sick family, which is acceptable because people are sick. You have to take care of his family. But there's people who are just bitter and like, oh, nobody cared about your family. You should have done the game first. They're always delaying updates, and that's just how it is. But saying all those things, like unnecessarily saying that nobody cared about their family, is incorrect and stuff like that. So, you know, I remember that. So I think what they're trying to do is that they're trying to say approximately. So they're not making a promise, completely saying that it's gonna come out. Just that approximately suspected to come out in 1 week, stuff like that. So that changes everything. Tell the event, they're already working on that. So I think that Atlantic City might just be coming out next year, because if they're working on the Christmas event, then they're going to spend more time on the Christmas event, and they're using the same place. So that's probably why they use the same place, because they don't want to spend too much time trying to build a whole map like the Unifair event. You know, the last one was that secret area with the Dr. Halloween's nightmare, and they had to make a different place with this Unifair event, and it's a whole different area, but it still includes Dr. Halloween and Marionette and stuff like that. So, you know, Metronet and stuff like that. So I just think honestly that the event is gonna, let's see, it's gonna come out next year. I don't feel like what they're gonna do is they're gonna end this year with a bash, because that's what I thought at first. They're gonna have the Halloween event, they're gonna have the Atlanthian City event, they're gonna have the Christmas event, and it's gonna all be together. But I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna save the event for next year, and then maybe somewhere in January or February, which it shouldn't take that long, because they say they're working hard on it. So if they expected to finish it by Atlanthian by 2021, then they should be able to get it somewhere early in 2022 and stuff like that. So with that being said, I just think Atlanthian City is going to be either coming out either near the ending, where I don't think it will make sense because they're doing the Christmas event, but I think it's definitely has to come out next year. If it's not gonna come out this year, it's definitely gonna come out next year, and it's gonna be early, somewhere in January. So for that, it might even be like January the 10th. You never know. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's video with all my theories and everything, make sure you like, subscribe, also click that bell and set on notifications until I post a video, because I know a lot of people are not subscribed. Alright, so you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, this is the first time of you being on my channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and click that bell and set on notifications until I post a video. You have notifications too. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.